So in my last video, I had a comment from YouTuber CT. CT, this is a direct video to you just to answer your questions. I thought about just putting it all in the comments, but I figured this would probably help out a whole bunch of other people too. In my last Toyota 4Runner, which is the 2003, backup cameras weren't even a thing. So I decided that I was going to add a backup camera to my 2003 4Runner. But instead of doing it right above the license plate like most people do, I actually decided that it would be a good idea to put it in the spoiler. Now this view is in my garage, so there's very little light on this side, so that's why the image looks kind of blue. But during the day, even at night, it's got a pretty good view on it. Yeah, as you can see, it's a much higher view, and it allows you to see your tire, your tank, and your high lift. Make sure that nothing's rattling, nothing's loose. Lining up a trailer actually works really well, and this is because it's a little offset. Now, of course, this image is reversed, so this is the passenger side and this is the driver's side, but because it's got that reversed image, it's a lot more like looking at your rear view mirror. So the original backup camera in the OEM 4Runner is right here underneath the R, so you see it's not even on the center line either. But when you add something like a swing arm, well, it's pretty much absolutely useless. My original camera to support this was actually up underneath here, and while it worked okay, it was, as you can see, even further off center and really low, like too low to actually see anything. So the new camera is put into the only spot that I could in the spoiler, because of course you've got the light here. And if you put anything up here, it's going to be angled upward, which you don't want. So you can see, just due to the natural curve of the spoiler, this is actually angled downward. Now, I did cut the hole a little big. I put a little silicone in there, but I'm pretty sure that I still get water in there. But you can see from the video from the inside, just how much of an angle it gets. So yeah, backing up with this camera is a good thing for distance, but it's not great for lining things up. I'll still use my my side mirrors and stuff for that. Yeah, and the wiring, of course, comes up through the D pillar, across the roof, into that grommet, and then into to the back hatch and into the spoiler. Now, of course, you've got the grommet on this side and the grommet on that side, and that allows you to get to the bolts that actually bolt the spoiler on. Wish I could remember what size they are, but I don't. When in doubt on a Toyota, 10mm. If not, 12. All right, it might be 11. From there, you'll be able to see how your wiring for your taillight goes in, and you just want to run the camera wiring up alongside that. It is very helpful to get the light out so that you can get into all this, and there are some holes in the back side of the spoiler itself to allow you to help get that wiring around. But the biggest thing that I can say is any kind of piece of metal that you can just kind of shove through there, like a bent clothes hanger, is actually probably the best thing you can do, and that'll help you get that wire through to that. But yeah, it was a pretty simple job. I think I did it in about an hour and a half. Yeah, that Mercedes, I can't see the top of their roof, but they were close enough to see in the camera. I'll do some more of these videos, just ask questions away, and you know, if the question's really good and I think it's gonna help everybody out, I might make a video about it. This is Mark with Trailer Sale Productions. Cheers. See that line in my garage? It's a little step up. I use that to tell me when to stop so that I have room to walk around the back of my truck. So that's the inside story on the little blue line of tape right there.